Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another Friday spiritual lecture. So, this week's motto came to me as I was hesitating to allow myself to create something new. It struck me that I couldn't be the only one who is fearing my own creative powers. Creativity lies within all of us, it's just waiting to be set free. But there are so many of us who just don't allow ourselves to be creative without fear, without hesitation. How many people do you know who will actually say, I do not in any way fear my own creativity? It's a shame because there are so many incredibly talented people, souls with unique visions, ideas and creations, but they hide these gifts away and hold back because they fear that what they've created isn't good enough, that it won't measure up to some impossible standard set by someone. It could be criticism from school, a comment from a family member, or just society's harsh idea of what is deemed as worthy. And all these judgments have the power to stifle us, to make us question the very thing that actually makes us unique. And so people dim their own light. They shrink away from their creative powers. And they actually avoid being seen as creative because that exposure makes them vulnerable, worrying about what others might say. So they silence the voice that just wants to express who they are, to explore and to create freely. It's like if you announce you have a talent, somebody will say, well, let's see it then. And the pressure gets piled on. And then, you can feel as though you're a performing circus animal. But here's a truth that we each need to remember. Our creativity is our essence. It's a part of who we are, and it doesn't need anyone's approval to be worthy. The only person who has to be content with what we create is ourselves. Creativity isn't about fitting a mold or reaching someone else's idea of good enough. It's free expression. It's letting your inner self come to life in whatever form it chooses. As I said, only we need to be at peace with that. So the universe encourages us to put aside the judgments and release all those fears that hold you back. No matter what your creativity is, drawing, writing, singing, dancing, cooking, or any other way that's uniquely yours. It's time to let it flow without the weight of this self-criticism. This world, this universe doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be you, to allow your creativity to shine without fear, to expand into all that you are. Living creatively isn't just about making things, it's living with an open heart, it's exploring new ideas, being curious. It's about celebrating your own uniqueness, stepping into your own light and trusting that everything that you are is enough, and that what you create is valuable because it comes from you, from your soul. And the more you create, the more you'll begin to feel comfortable in your own light. This is a muscle that needs exercising. As they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. And so it's time for us to give our creative muscles some power, to give them a boost. And this is what the light language is going to do. It's going to bring through the energy to help you power up into your creativity, to trust it, to be at peace, to feel that excitement instead of the fear when you begin creating something. They're very closely linked, these two emotions, and we always think that they're fear. What if we turn around and we say to ourselves, I'm now excited about what I'm going to create, and allow it to be whatever it is. Remembering that when we start doing anything, we may not be an expert at it. We may never be an expert at it, but we become an expert at expressing our own soul, our own light. And that is the only expert that we need to become. So We're going to bring through light language now, and they're all here with me waiting, saying, come on, let's give everyone a boost. So settle back, relax, open your heart, not your ears, and just bathe in this love from the universe. And we give thanks for everything and all the help and the love that's about to come through. Oranzasi. Burasi shona get krietski marakajona. Sa nodaran sa masia. Te dinora makajea. Shanjaran sisa. Sia marakoreit kieran gojasa. Kieran do prokesa. Marunda shime sharan marashisa etiantuta. Kayundara kieran dondo kiera mashake. Kuranda kashmerasi. Mayimbura tatashe. Kioranda kashemasi. Shundara makiwa shinda siwa haaranda shi. Nimuranda suranda kishkuran basha. Sa yuranda to yinya marasibiti kiranda kashara. Shamara sisiwa rambar shinda sa siya. Marwata tusa kera. Tayimar. Marimbua ishar kerendukushi. Shinjora. Tadatesi. Huaya para kiwaran kanduz nada para si titijuna. Riki ora. Now I see. Adi mara para de tutoy mara shukrabizia. Tanjinsindio ertatishara. Pasi. Kuranda kiora. Pashakazin yaran tatachishara. Shandanazim ahita kasi debara suntoshis mara tatashia. Tinjodasiya. Tanutakishora and the kishabara sekrieta. Marendasi. Mariutatachi, hutanya marasekere oranda keshe, hayendarsia, martetetinyo karasia, karaketatunda karashikosia. They remind us that what we are able to do in this lifetime is what we need to do in this lifetime. So the gifts that we are given, the gifts that we carry with us, that we've come through, they are precisely what we need in order to carry out the task that we are here to do. And anything else is not a part of our journey. It's like the more the shaist moe, the parkishu sit, the grotexiscus, the parade, the shindia, areti sinia, metia, marapatando kajura, that's she. Chunara zora, dajabiantara, yamrokayo, weki, matarsi. Chunara, seti, tati, wakim, warakishko jar, and that she massa, waraitash, suja, metisi, dar, at the sidumara woya, the and there's another energy that blocks our creativity, and this is jealousy. We become jealous of the talents of others, thinking, why can't I do that? Why? Because you're not you, because you are uniquely. You. And every time you create something, you are actually opening up this book, this document that contains your soul path, it contains your uniqueness. And every time you try something, you are opening up this book and stepping more and more into your light, into the uniqueness, the beauty of who you are. Murabarano do da si shetarma shasi yenda kasi shendasha murata chora shorando kushesa marabata kuyet krosi mujamo haitija majendosha mayedo dujna sabarando to kijar sayindase mayimba isura tunakura shenjosho takaseya takarekesha simyaranto to barsho kose katatisa yamarasi. He said that what can help us to release this creativity is if we make an offering to the universe and we say, what I am creating now, I give in love and in light to the universe so that it may do what it has to do, enhance someone else's light to help the world ascend. When we make this offering, we feel that we are doing something worthwhile within ourselves. Moranda haranda da zid che sei sottocrigai sessi arata sessi suranda che sei sananda che sei namarata che sa shanasar taisi yolanda sei moranda che jana taisi maranda che shin karasita chekea shanazanara da che jigada che sei shanaraza naranda sakreta si Warindoshiya the kissing. So just a reminder that everything you are, that you are the most divine creative power, that your life is the most beautiful thing that you have created. So as part of our journey, we have to learn to love the very creation that we have invested most in, and that is ourselves. And as we learn to love this creation, so we learn to love all that we create outside of ourselves. So that is their beautiful message for today, and I hope this will release some of the beautiful and divine creativity within you. And I hope this mini light language activation will help you just to become freer in all of your creativity. And I thank you so much for joining me here today, and I look forward very, very much to another Friday spiritual lecture and light language activation. Bye bye.